very rarely will you see a contractor that has just, one silo of funding that's in place. So a bank doesn't typically just fund a project on one particular site. Usually there's quite a broad spectrum of facilities that are provided across, a lot of special purpose vehicles, because we all know that that's very familiar within the construction industry, is that you have the contractor, a lot of SPVs that are building the sites. The bank is across most of them. It's cross-collateralized. When they're looking at their prospects of a return on one project, they're not just looking at the project, they're actually looking at the borrower. And it comes down to what's going on beyond just that one site. How is the contractor managing in the current economic climate? What margins did they or did they not make on a project that they finished 3 months ago? And what are they pitching for now or tendering for now? And what are the prospects of that project going ahead? And are their margins tighter because of the risks that are attached to going forward? And does that then change how much the bank's prepared to fund? How much money does the company or the contractor have to close that gap if the bank's not going to put up 100% or 80% of the funding? And so I think it's going to be a little bit more of a macro view from a bank's perspective. When they're looking at the contractor, they don't just, they'll look obviously at the specifics of the project. And if that project is 100% backable, they're still going to look back to the contractor and say, right, but what's going on in the background? Yeah. What assurances can we have? And that's where, directors are putting mortgages on their property for security. And, that's when it starts to really extend the contractor's capabilities, because not only are they having to maintain covenants with the banks around their performance, but then they've also got to consider that, that good old chestnut of the minimum financial reporting. And it is a difficult task to maintain all of those, all of those aspects, and to keep juggling all those balls in the air. And these are going to be really testing times for the contractor and the subcontractors.